Hey you guys, Chef Justin 23 back here again, and I just really came down with a bad case of Chinese disease, dragon ass. If anybody caught that. Um, so, what is Bruce Lee's brother's name? Brock Lee, if anybody caught that. Or if anybody thought of it bad then. Anyways, yeah, bad jokes, right? This video, I'm just dedicating it to just basically all my foreign films that I just recently started collecting about like a year ago. Year to a year and a half ago. Got really big into foreign films. For me, I got bored with our American films. It's just like, like you already know like what's gonna happen next. So I'm like, fuck, might as well start. So like I had a friend of mine that was like, hey, check out a couple of these films I have. They were foreign films, so a couple Korean, a couple Chinese, and stuff like that. So that's why I got into it really big, and that's why I have a collection of foreign films today. And also coming with really bad jokes. Yeah. So I'm just going to give you a quick look of what I got so far. I keep everything in storage boxes or storage case boxes things. It's just because where my DVD room is actually my guest room in my house. So I don't have like a particular shelving or anything like that, just to hold all my DVDs and all my movie memorabilia, etc., you know, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love Sucker Punch. I have so much things. I'm collecting Hot Toys. I love fucking comics and shit like that. I have Tron things. Fucking Tron Legacy was sick, you know, so that's why I'm like really big into collecting any little memorabilia stuff to certain movies that I love, but I don't have a space for them, so I just keep them all in my guest room. Yeah, I asked my parents about if I could change it into like a particular DVD room just for me, but they said no. So, yeah, I just have to continue on keeping them in storage boxes in my guest room. But yeah, here, check out a couple of the foreign films I have. A couple on the floor, a couple up there. I have a Jackie Chan thing right there, so, yeah. I'm only going to show you a couple of them that I got and I really like, and just talk it over, you know. I have this one's a great film, the original Shutter. If you've never seen it, it's a Thai film, I believe correctly. It is Thai, way before it ever came to America. So many different there's so many parts in this film that was never in the American one. So that's like another reason why I went to start watching foreign films. A lot of these remakes. Shutter, you know, obviously Shutter in America. Kamaroto is the next one. If you love Pulse, the American film Pulse, you would love this one because this was the original one. It's so much a little dark. It's a little more darker and more into like more incidents of like what would really happen beyond, like if all the electronics went down and we had to kind of live like in darkness or some shit like that. But I don't remember the film too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Couple of films I just want to talk about that are, you know, like what are some of my really favorite films. I'm really big into Korean films. I love this director. His name is Park Chang-wook. If you've never seen any of his stuff, definitely check him out. You know, so he did such a great film in 2004. Even Quentin Tarantino actually commented that it's one of the best films he ever seen, and it's called Old Boy. I actually own like 4 different copies of these. A friend of mine, who is the one who got me into foreign films, he actually gave me this copy of Old Boy and a Blu-ray version of it I have somewhere in here, and then I have another copy which I bought, which is an actually out of print copy of Old Boy. It's right here. It's like a steel book and stuff like that, or like not steel book, but it's like it's a 3-disc thing. It's really sick. Comes with a great art in it. It's a real nice stuff. There's like a little piece of the film in it in here. See like all the film stuff. This is one of my greatest pictures that I like. It's a guy pointing a gun to his head. If you ever seen the film, so yeah. Oh yeah, see here's a piece of the film is in here, and the original manga Old Boy. So yeah, see it. And the other copy that I actually own in it. See, oh, I found my Blu-ray copy of it, and the other copy of it is another out of print collector's edition thing I bought. I actually had to import this one from the UK. It was just so hard to find, and I definitely wanted it. See, if you ever watched the film, you know what this box, why I'm holding this box just like this, because it's from the film, and there's a big significance about the design and all that of the box in the movie, the film Old Boy. So yeah, and also the hammer, so you would know the significance about the hammer. The funny part about this hammer, it did come with like a warning. It says like, please do not use this hammer as a real hammer or a bottle opener. Yeah, it's just a novelty hammer, but shit, this thing is heavy, and I'm surprised like you can't use this as like an actual hammer, this the way it's built. And you can't even use this bottle opener to open your own damn fucking beers or anything, your Pepsi Cola. But yeah, if you know, this hammer is a big part of Old Boy 2. And it even says Old Boy right on it. See if you guys can see that. Yeah. I'll take you guys through it real quick, what's in here. Some art cards. It's pretty cool. This one's actually called the Vengeance Trilogy. I will discuss what the Vengeance Trilogy is all about. It's just it's 3 different films. The first one was Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. Second one was Old Boy, and then the third one is Sympathy for Mrs. Vengeance. So yeah, it comes in this cool set. Great art in it. It's just how it is, and it folds out to like into a gigantic arm and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And the bullet actually passes through everything, and it ends out to the very end. So it's a very cool set that I have, and you know, the art cards are in it. See, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, classic Old Boy scene, him with the hammer, Mrs. Vengeance, Sympathy for Mrs. Vengeance. You see the arm with the gun, and it's an actual blueprint of Sympathy for Mrs. Vengeance gun design. So very cool. Yeah, and a couple other ones that I have in here. That the director that I really like, he just recently did was I Saw the Devil. I actually imported this one from Korea, and it was hella worth it, because just the way what they actually give you in it. I mean, I'm sorry, like they give you a double-sided Blu-ray cover thing, few more art cards, theatrical and unrated version of I Saw the Devil. All of them come with commentary and stuff like that. Obviously, I haven't watched any of the commentary in it. I think it's just I wouldn't think what I would watch it about. I just love the film in general. And then here we go. Here's Mrs. Vengeance right here, and Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. So yeah. Other film he did or another film that I really loved. I actually have 2 copies of these. It's I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay. It's this one, I actually imported this one from Japan, and it's an out of print also, but it's a Korean film. It comes with like two DVDs. Like one of them's the original film, the other one's like a special features and shit like that. It comes with art cards, stickers, and shit in it. And the other one, if I could find it somewhere, my other I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay. It is an out of print copy also, because there's a pink cover, yeah, because like the other covers were just all regular covers, but the other one was a pink cover, like it was just kind of like that, just pink. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. I love this movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. If you've never seen that, definitely check that one out. Attack the Gas Station Part 2. I also have Part 1. If you've never seen this film, it's fucking hilarious on both of them. It's about these kids basically attacking a gas station. The name of the film, duh. So yeah, if you haven't seen those, definitely check those ones out. It's really funny. I got Kung Fu Hustle. I got 2 copies of this one. I got the American version, and my friend of mine, he actually gave me the imported version, which is also an out-of-print copy. So yeah, I got Fearless, obviously. Into the Mirror. This is one of my favorite Japanese films. Ichi the Killer. If you haven't seen this one, definitely check this one out. They also have an American dub version of it. You could go pick up probably at your FYE, Zia Records, buybacks, etc., etc., etc. If you haven't seen it, definitely check this one out. It's a great film. What else do I have in here? Dark Tales of Japan. Here's the other Kung Fu Hustle one. It's out of print. I think there's like a dual cover thing in it. Yeah, there's another cover thing in it. See it? So, Once Upon a Time in China. I have all 3 of them with Jet Li in it. Ayaruku, something like that. This was a great film too. Thirst, great film. It's also from the director of Old Boy, or Park Wong Jack or whatever. I have several movies in here. Tokyo, Lady Iron Chef, Battle Royale, obviously. This one's Battle Royale 2. Oh, here's the pink cover of I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay. See it? So yeah, out of print. I have a Jackie Chan collection. This one contains First Strike, Shanghai Nights, and stuff like that. Permission. My Wife is a Gangster. That's a good film. Murder is a great film. I also own Battle Royale and Blu-ray that just got released in America. I have it somewhere sitting out. But oh, here it is. It's that book one. So yeah. I have all the original Grudges and stuff like that too. So yeah. I have so many films to go through, you guys. Oh, I own all the original Girl with a Dragon Tattoo and Who Play with Fire and The Hornet's Nest. So yeah. I have my Bruce Lee collection. So what else is there? So many more films, but I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this video, and until I see you guys next time, I'll see ya, yeah?